First, gentlemen, I'd like you to tell me a little bit about yourselves. You know, what's your background or where are you from? A little detail.
Well, I'm Paulo Freire. I was born and raised in Brazil. I made it a point to develop some teaching methods to aid illiterate adults in taking control of their lives and encouraging them to think critically.
Thank you. Mr. Adams?
I'm Henry Adams, son of John Quincy Adams II. I attended Harvard, as you can probably guess, since I am the one who masterminded this plan.
So, first and foremost, I want to thank both you gentlemen for joining me today under these circumstances. I'd first like to begin by asking, whose idea was this to perform this crime? What were your intentions?
Want me to take this?
Yeah, you got it.
Well, as you know, I attended Harvard, and so this is sort of my pet project, you know, this is my thing. I felt like Harvard doesn't really emphasize your own leadership abilities. It creates like a type, and we want to emphasize leadership for the coming generations. And so this is what I'm trying to persuade Harvard to change their ideals to.
Freire, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, Adams came to me, he approached me with the idea, and I understood where he was coming from, and I definitely could see how Harvard needed some adjustments. So I guess we tried to take that into our own hands.
Indeed, we did.
Okay. One question in particular that I have for you gentlemen is, in the act, whenever you came up with the idea, what were your intentions?
Well, first and foremost, our intention was to change Harvard, but we thought that in changing Harvard, since its stature as an academic institution is so great, that it would persuade other schools to follow in their lead. And so overall, our intentions were to inspire change amongst all of academia.
All right, okay.
Well, I did a little research on schools since I'm not as well versed in the Harvard history as my friend here. And I was disturbed by the method of education. When a teacher addresses a student as if he or she knows nothing about the topic at hand, the teacher is creating a situation where the student doesn't have a real connection to the material, and he or she is not engaged in education.
They feel oppressed in a way, would you say?
I would absolutely say that. The professors at Harvard that I researched used a method of teaching that was slightly oppressive. It's something I refer to as the banking concept. Now, this term that I've made refers to a type of education that refers to the teachers as the subject and the students as objects. And in this situation, the learner is treated like a knowledge receptacle and is not expected to respond to the teacher's information that she's sharing. In this situation, individual ideas are not valued.
Mr. Freire, in your opinion, how do you feel that our modern-day educational system should be ran?
In a perfect world, teachers should use what I call the problem-posing method, which is education where students are treated with respect. Communication and dialogue are imperative. The classroom is a level playing field where students are expected to be open and help themselves learn.
Well, gentlemen, I would like to thank both of you for joining me again today. Are there any final comments either you would like to make?
Education is a myth.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me, and I guess we'll see you next time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you this evening. This has been the 6 o'clock news, and I'm Chad Chattingsworth. Behave yourself.
Hey, man!
No, stop!
Was that wrong? Oh, I thought you were actually...
Oh no, I messed up the sentence.
Million?
Okay, I just looked at...
With us today.
That's good. When that other lady...
12 miles. 12 miles. Oh, God!
Yep.
So, God, just walked by. He was just staring at me, smiling, and what was I supposed to do with that?
Is making goofy